Om Shanti. 16th May 2020. Bab Dada Sakar Murli. In the essence, Baba says, Sweet children, this drama cycle is now ending. Therefore, in order to go to the new world, you have to become like milk and sugar. Everyone there is like milk and sugar, whereas everyone here is like salt water. Question: by knowing which knowledge have you children who each has a third eye of knowledge become knowers of the three aspects of time? Answer: you have now received the knowledge of the history and geography of the whole world. You know the history and geography from the beginning of the Golden Age to the end of the Iron Age. You have each received the third eye of knowledge. A soul leaves one body and takes another. Sanskars are in each soul. The Father says, children, now become detached from name and form. Consider yourself to be bodiless souls. Song: have patience, O man, your days of happiness are about to come. Om Shanti. This is said to the children every cycle. You children also knows this. Your heart's desire is for the golden age to come soon, so that you can be liberated from this world of sorrow. However, the drama moves very slowly. The Father tells you to have patience. Only a few more days remain. The sound also comes from the eminent people that this world has to change. All the leaders, for example, the Pope, etc., say that the world is going to change. Acha, how would there then be peace? At present, everyone is like salt water. Here we are becoming like milk and sugar, whereas those on the other side are becoming more and more like salt water day by day. They will all fight among themselves and finish one another off. All the preparations are being made for that. The cycle of the drama is now ending. The old world is about to end and the new world is being established. The new world becomes old and then the old world is made new again. This is called the cycle of the world and it continues to turn. It is not that the old world becomes new after hundreds of thousands of years. No. You children know very clearly that devotion is completely separate from knowledge. Devotion is connected with Ravan and knowledge is connected with Rama. You now understand this. You call out to the Father and pray, O purifier, come and establish a new world. There is definitely happiness in the new world. Both young and old children know that we now have to return home. This drama is now ending. Once again, we are to go to the golden age and then go around the cycle of 84 births. We souls have recognized ourselves. We souls all have a third eye of knowledge, which means we know the world cycle. This is called being Trinetri. You now have a third eye, whereas all other human beings simply have their physical eyes. None of them have the eye of knowledge. Only when they each have the third eye, through which the soul receives knowledge, can they become knowers of the three aspects of time. It is the soul that leaves one body and takes the next. The sanskars are in the soul. Souls are imperishable. The Father now says, become detached from name and form. Consider yourself to be a bodiless soul. Do not consider yourself to be a body. You also know that you have been remembering the Supreme Soul for half a cycle, and that you remember him more when you have a lot of sorrow. There is so much sorrow now. Previously, there wasn't so much sorrow. Those kings started to fight among themselves when the outsiders came, they became disunited. In the Golden Age, there was only one kingdom. We now understand the history and geography from the beginning of the Golden Age to the end of the Iron Age. There was only one kingdom in the Golden and Silver Ages. Otherwise, there isn't usually just one dynasty. Just look at the Christians. They are all disunited. There in the Golden Age, the whole world is in the hands of just one. That only exists in the Golden and Silver Ages. This unlimited history and geography is now in your intellects. You won't hear the words history and geography in other satsangs. There you only hear the Ramayana and Mahabharata. Those things do not exist here. Here you have the history and geography of the world. It is in your intellects that the highest on high is your Father. It is thanks to the Father who has spoken all of this knowledge. One tree is that of souls and the other tree is that of human beings, who is shown as standing at the top of the tree of human being. Only Brahma is called the great-great-grandfather. You know that Brahma is the main one, but no one knows the history and geography of Brahma. It is now in your intellects that the highest on high Father lives in the supreme abode. You also know that about the subtle region. You human beings are to change into angels. This is why the subtle region is shown. You souls go there. Your bodies won't go to the subtle region. How do you go there? That is said to be with the third eye. It is also called a divine vision or trance. When you go into trance, you see Brahma, Vishnu and Shankar. People have shown destruction taking place when the eye of Shankar opened. No one can understand anything from that. You know that according to the drama, destruction has to take place. People will fight among themselves and destruction will take place. However, what does Shankar do? His name is mentioned simply according to the drama. Therefore, you have to explain that there are three: Brahma, Vishnu and Shankar. Brahma is shown for establishment, Vishnu for sustenance and Shankar for destruction. In fact, this drama is predestined. Shankar has no part to play. The part that Brahma and Vishnu play exists for the entire cycle. Brahma becomes Vishnu and Vishnu becomes Brahma. The 84 births of Brahma have been completed, and so the 84 births of Vishnu have also been completed. Shankar is beyond birth and death. This is why they have combined Shiv and Shankar. In fact, Shiv has the greatest part. He teaches you. God is called knowledgeful. If he had to carry out his task through inspiration, how would he give us knowledge of the world cycle? This is why the Father explains, children, it is not a question of inspiration. The Father has to come here. The Father says, children, I have the knowledge of the world cycle. I have received this part to play. This is why I am called the ocean of knowledge, the knowledgeful one. It is only when you receive knowledge that you can know what knowledge is. If you haven't received it, how could you know its meaning? Previously, you also used to say that God gives inspiration, that He knows everything, and that God sees whatever sins we commit. Baba says, I do not do that business. Whatever actions each of you performs, you yourselves have to experience the punishment for them. I do not give it to anyone, neither do I watch anyone, nor do I give punishment through inspiration. If I did anything through inspiration, it would be as though I gave punishment. If I were to tell someone to kill another person, I would be blamed. The one who tells the other person would be trapped. If Shankar were to give an inspiration, he too would be trapped. The father says, I give happiness to you children. You praise me, you sing, Baba, come and remove our sorrow. I do not cause you any sorrow. You children are now sitting personally in front of the Father. Therefore, you should have so much happiness. You receive the direct feeling here that Baba is personally teaching us. This is called a meeting. You go to the centers, but you wouldn't call it a meeting of souls with the Supreme Soul there. The meeting of souls with the Supreme Soul takes place here. Only you know that the meeting is taking place now. The Father has come amongst His children. All souls are here. It is souls that remember the Father and ask Him to come. This is the best meeting. The Father comes and liberates all souls from the kingdom of Ravan. This is a good meeting then, is it not? It is a meeting through which human beings become those with divine intellects. Human beings become dirty at those melas, fairs. They do not receive anything but simply continue to waste their money. Those are called Maya's devilish melas. This is God's mela. There is the difference of day and night. You too used to belong to the devilish melas, but you now belong to God's mela. You too know that Baba has come. If everyone were to know this, there's no telling how big the crowd here would be. Where would Baba obtain so many buildings for people to stay in? It is remembered that people sang at the end, "O God, your play is wonderful." Which play? That of transforming the world. This is the greatest wonderful play. Before the old world is destroyed, the new world has to be established. Therefore, when you explain to anyone, always first of all speak of establishment, then destruction, and then sustenance. When establishment has been completed, destruction will begin, and then sustenance will take place. So you children have the happiness that you are the Brahmins who are spinners of the discus of self-realization. You then become rulers of the globe. No one knows what happened to the kingdom of deities. All name and trace of it have been lost. Instead of calling themselves deities, they call themselves Hindus. Those who live in Hindustan are called Hindus. Lakshmi and Narayan would never be called that. They are called deities. So, You have come to this Mela according to the drama. This is fixed in the drama. Expansion will continue to take place gradually. Whatever parts you are playing now, you will play those parts in the next cycle. This cycle continues to turn. You have had devilish sustenance in the kingdom of Ravan. You are now given, you are now God's children. You will become the children of deities, then the children of warriors. You became part of the impure family path, but you are now becoming part of the pure with family path. They too are human beings, but they have divine virtues. They have been portrayed with many arms. No one can tell you who Vishnu is. They worship Mahalakshmi. People never ask Jagdamba for wealth. If they receive a lot of money, they say that it is because they worship Lakshmi. That is why she filled their treasure store. Here, you are attaining everything from the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, Shiv, through Jagdamba. He is the bestower. You children are even luckier than Bab Dada. Just look how many fairs are held for Jagdamba. There aren't as many held for Brahma. Brahma has been made to sit in only one place. There is a huge temple of Brahma near Ajmer. There are many temples to the goddesses because of all the praise of the things you do know. Because you serve Bharat, you are worshipped more. You are lucky. Jagdamba is never called omnipresent. You are praised. Brahma, Vishnu and Shankar are not called omnipresent, but I am said to be in every particle. You defame me so much. Increase your praise so much. I increase your praise so much. It is said, victory to the mother Bharat. You, not the earth, are the mothers of Bharat. In the golden age, the earth that is now Tamo Pradhan will then be Sato Pradhan. This is why it is said that deities never place their feet on this impure world. They come when the land becomes Sato Pradhan. You now have to become Sato Pradhan. If you continue to follow Srimad and remember the Father, you claim a high status. You must have this concern. When you remember Baba, your sins are absolved. You will continue to receive Srimad. In the golden age, you souls will have become pure. Therefore, you will receive pure bodies. When gold has alloy mixed into it, the jewelry made from it is also like that. Similarly, when souls are false, their bodies are also false. The value of gold is reduced when it has alloy mixed into it. You now have no value. Previously, you were 24-carat gold masters of the world. Now you are said to be 9-carat. The Father has this heart-to-heart conversation with you children. He sits here and entertains you children. Therefore, just by listening to him, you change from ordinary humans into deities. There will be palaces and of diamonds and jewels. What else could heaven be? You even drink mango juice there in trance and then come back here. The fruit there is so large, you wouldn't find such fruit here. There is nothing in the subtle region. You are soon to go there in a practical way. This is the meeting of souls with the Supreme Soul. Through this meeting, you become clean and bright. When you children come here, you are free because you have no worries of your home or business. Therefore, While you are here, you have a very good chance to stay on the pilgrimage of remembrance. There, you remember your home and everything. Here, there is nothing to remember. You can wake up at 2 in the morning and sit here. You cannot go to the centers at night. Here, it is very easy. You can come and sit in the remembrance of Shiv Baba. Do not remember anyone else. You also receive help here. Go to sleep early and wake up early. Come and sit here from 3 to 5. Baba will come and you children will also be very happy. Baba is the one who teaches yoga. This one is also studying. Therefore, both Bab and Dada will come here. Then you will notice the difference between sitting here in remembrance and sitting there. You don't have to remember anything else here. There is a lot of benefit in this. Baba advises you that this is very good. We shall now see if you children can wake up. Some of you have the practice of waking up early in the morning. You have renounced the 5 vices and have disinterest in the whole of the old world. Acha. To the sweetest, beloved, long lost, and now found children, love, remembrance, and good morning from the mother, the father, Bab Dada. The spiritual father says namaste to the spiritual children. The spiritual children in return to the spiritual father says good morning, namaste, namaste, namaste. Essence for dharana. The wonderful act of transforming the world is now taking place. Therefore, transform yourself. Live together like milk and sugar. Second, wake up early in the morning and sit in remembrance of the one Father. Do not remember anyone else at that time. Have unlimited disinterest in the old world and renounce the 5 vices. Blessing. May you become victorious by your intellect, having faith and experience the Father's support at every moment instead of stepping away from anything. Souls who have received the blessing of being victorious experience themselves to have support at every moment. They don't have the slightest thought in their minds of being without support or being lonely. They are never sad or have limited temporary disinterest. They never step away from any task, problem, or person. But while performing every action and facing everything, they are cooperative and maintain an attitude of unlimited disinterest. A slogan: stay in the company of the one Father and make him your companion. Stay in the company of the one Father and make him your companion. Om Shanti. Thank you, Baba.